Gambling was something that I did.
This is Dan Patrick Takes a Gamble.
One of my bookies died at the kitchen table.
A podcast vehicle for Dan to talk about his love of gambling.
One bet, another bet, another bet.
Without doing the actual gambling. You're a coward!
It's easy to have a scapegoat.
And now, joined by Bad Larry, Shay and Irving, and Dylan the graphics guy.
I have friends.
Here's Dan Patrick.
So you were...
I've dated several strippers, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
love them.
Like, what's your rap?
So when you go to the titty bar, you do not buy a dance at all.
Drink.
Yeah, no, sure. Order food, drink, whatever you want to do, but
Hang out.
you do not pay for lap dances. That's beneath you.
Okay.
You just talk to them about how mad they are at their dad, how much better their life could be with you.
What time their shift at Chili's starts the next day.
Yeah, and then, how they're studying to be a dental hygienist
Always.
and all that other shit,
Tuition?
Yeah.
But to me, a stripper is an actor. That's it. She's an actor. She's just like Hollywood. She ain't been discovered yet. She's putting on a show. She has a stage name, right? Just like an actor name. She's faking it for everybody else. And then you get to know her, and she's like, all I want to do is be loved. And you're like, yeah, because your dad didn't.
Wow.
So I'm here for you.
I think the last time I went, has to be 25 years ago. And it was the Cheetah 3 in Atlanta. And a woman said she could see my soul through my blue eyes.
I'd have married her.
And she was from Kentucky.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I was married. Yeah.
That's a
I'm
divorce.
still married.
That's a divorce.
Yeah,
That's-
but
that's-
she said, I can see your soul through your blue eyes.
Oh, man.
And I said,
That would have worked on me.
I said, what's it look like?
Crack.
Yeah. And she was from Kentucky.
I love her.
And then I said, well, I'm from Ohio. And she goes, yeah,
You are.
And then I
knew
went
that.
with Rob Dibble. And because Rob Dibble said, we got to go to a strip joint. And I said, I won't go, but we got 30 minutes. That's it. No, I didn't want to stay in there.
Why not?
Because I can't be seen there.
Yeah, okay.
No.
A man of the people, Dan Patrick.
It was 30 minutes, and then he was doing well. He was socializing.
I used to live at the titty bar, Danny.
Yeah.
I was there 3-4 days a week.
I'm kind of out, unless I'm like blackout drunk. I feel
No,
like.
it's a good spot to hang out. If they got good food, I'm talking about a strip club without a pole, a gentleman's club.
Oh, okay.
It's more of a bar.
Yeah, it's a bar with titties.
With
It's a
dancing.
bar with
Okay,
titties.
yeah.
Okay. But aren't all bars with?
No, they take the.
Well, they still have them.
Yeah, but they take.
Yeah, they
the
don't
shirt
cut
off.
them off
All
on
right.
the way in.
Okay. Bad Larry, last time you went to a gentleman's club.
Long time ago, Dan.
Okay.
We've had this conversation before. We left Monmouth Park with a friend of mine, and he had never been, so we took him.
Oh,
Three
the old he
guys.
had never been. Okay. I'd like to say, and once again, welcome to the podcast already in progress. Bad Larry did wonderful at his daughter's wedding. It was a great. Larry, I thought so much of that venue, I called the next day and thanked the manager for the incredible performance by his entire staff.
No shit.
Yeah.
Dan, it was.
Yeah.
That's all they do is weddings, and it was pretty impressive.
We
had a blast. They didn't miss a step. Everything was perfect.
Dance floor packed the entire night. They had unbelievable appetizer to start. They had like a tequila bar. They had oysters. They had shrimp.
That's big.
It was well done.
All right, Larry, way to fucking go, dude.
Thank you, guys. Now,
Larry,
Dan,
yeah,
someone did I miss you singing a song?
yeah, I did.
What? Wait.
People told me.
Yeah,
I said, Dan, sing. Every once in a while, I know he does that. I said, did he have a microphone? He said, yeah, he was up on stage with the band.
yeah.
I don't know where I was or how I missed that.
I grabbed the bass player's microphone and sang.
Danny, what did you sing?
I have no idea.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I totally missed that, and I wish I didn't.
A little 3-6
people were
Mafia
telling
or
me
something.
Yes,
little Project Pat.
It's a project. PAT.
yes, Larry. Or yes, Ray.
Did you do the classic Dan Patrick point when you sang? Because you always point one out when you're singing.
No, I don't think I did that. But
You're
I
in the
think once
moment.
the song ended, I said, "Give it up for this fucking great band." And everybody, it was like Wedding Crashers when Will Ferrell's out there dancing.
Fucking need you more.
But it was. Larry gave a great speech.
Really?
Great speech. It was brief. It was not emotional because he didn't cry, but it was well done, Larry. You did a great job. You really did.
Thank you, Dan.
Yep.
That was written from 12 till 2 in the morning the night before.
I love this.
And I got to admit, I was definitely worried about it before I wrote it. What are you going to say? And in front of 250 people, I was a little worried about it.
No, you did great.
But,
you did great.
thank you, sir.
And I met your wife's sister, so now I understand the. The three.
You met Casey?
Yeah, I did.
You had met her before, Dan, at Nolan's house.
I did, but
yeah.
I'd look at her differently now after knowing you guys are on the road all the time, sharing a hotel room.
And pharmaceuticals.
Yes.
Yes.
And Ambien.
Wait, Dan, how did the Larry's new chompers look in person?
Teeth look great.
Oh,
Teeth look great.
Shout out to my boy Doc.
Who didn't get invited to the wedding. And by the way,
Yeah, I know this.
the number of people, every guy who was there from Jersey listens to this podcast.
oh wow.
Every guy.
Did
a tight-knit community.
They understand the dentist discourse we've had over the last.
Dan, I'm more impressed with every one of the Irish guys wanted to meet you.
These guys
I didn't
are
even
from.
know they knew.
They were from Donegal.
Oh wow.
Donegal, right?
Real mix.
Donegal. And then I said, no, it's pronounced Donegal. And then they were like, no, it's Donegal. And I go, it's Donegal. And then they didn't get my sense of humor. My wife goes, hun, they don't get your sense of humor. I said, they will by the end of the night, hun. They didn't. Yeah, but
You tried.
They were great. The Irish, you're never cheated.
No.
No, they did not get cheated.
Yeah.
And it was a good time. Good times. But Larry was proud of you. And Larry was, pretty well behaved.
No crying for Lair?
Nope. He might have
No
teared up.
crying and not much drinking.
Yeah.
So the after party was back at another bar in Spring Lake, and I was like the first one to leave. Not that I was drunk or I was tired, but the plastic shoes I had on
Yeah.
were killing my feet.
Poor girl.
Those fucking plastic
should have
Poor
shoes.
been a
girl.
chick. I should have been a chick and brought a second pair of shoes.
Yeah, like flip-flops, like
Fucking
you
house
always
shoes.
wear.
Yeah, I feel like if you have to do any sort of speaking, you have to recalibrate your drinking schedule compared to like a normal wedding.
Well, Larry was like a grown-up. Larry acted like a grown-up, and I haven't seen that.
that's first time ever.
Yes. Yeah, he was mature, grown up. He was
I
attentive.
stayed away from the guys doing the frog on the floor of the dance floor. We do that at all of the children's weddings, but at my own daughter's wedding, I decided not to do that.
Smart.
Did you see that, Dan?
Yeah, I saw him sliding across the floor. That's how somebody loses their front teeth,
And they're brand new too.
Or
Right.
my brother, we piled on my brother at his wedding. We broke his ribs.
No shit.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he went on his honeymoon with broken ribs.
Like football pile.
That marriage didn't last. Okay, here we go. Larry put up a 0 last week.
A pretty pedestrian 6-6, Dan. But now,
Okay.
with the wedding, the wedding behind me,
You planned the whole
now
thing.
we're gonna focus.
Oh, my God, you got it. Okay, never mind. Larry's +7. Dylan -23.5. You won 1 unit last week.
Yeah.
You missed on the money line.
That was.
dude.
I mean,
That
so
was fucked.
last week I swore off fading Indiana and the Iowa under.
And
Michigan covered against Indiana. Iowa under hit, and then my big bet was the Broncos money line. That was just I was like the gods are against
That
me
ain't
at
right.
this point. That was unfair.
but look at who was the big winner last week. Shay and Irving +9 units.
Domination.
You're up +11.5 and now leading this threesome.
Easily.
It's a
Larry's mad
nightmare
about that.
threesome.
The Diego Pavi Award goes to Bad Larry. Went 1-4 on the NFL. Lost his Jets bet against the Cardinals after saying it was a lock.
Yeah.
Famous
I'm off
last
the Jets
words.
now.
Yeah.
If you say it's a lock, you should almost just automatically hammer the other side.
By the way, who owes Sammy P an apology here? After bashing his picks, I would say that I do. because Sammy P went on a 14-3 run. He's now back to +3 units. So maybe we could have Sammy on again.
You could also argue that maybe you were the catalyst.
Could be.
To
The motivation.
Could be. To his great run.
Yeah, because I thought Sammy was just giving us shitty picks on purpose.
Yeah.
And then I realized that
Decoys.
he wasn't. He wasn't. So, just say. I love Sammy P.
He loves you, Danny.
Yeah, what's his podcast?
Chicken Dinner.
Chicken Dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
I realized like 3 days ago, I was like, oh, winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's,
I didn't put that together.
well, that's the whole point. It's like,
Wait.
what's your chicken dinner?
I just thought, I was like, oh, it's a random name.
Aren't you supposed to have the highest IQ in the building?
No, that's been
no,
said.
he's just good at math. He ain't
I'm
fucking
not good at
smart.
math.
Yeah,
I'm
you
terrible
are.
at math.
You're better at math than me.
No, because I answered the question.
Yeah, you didn't
just
even
didn't
answer them.
I didn't know you would get deducted points for not answering.
Have you
I
ever,
thought-
that any test ever, you're like, oh, he didn't answer it, point, or zero.
No, I think one of the SATs or ACTs don't negate points. Yeah.
Yeah, Ray.
So what it actually is if you get it wrong, you get more like points off than if you skip it.
Yeah.
You still get points
Which one
off.
is that?
I think that's the SAT, but I think they fixed it.
Well, I'm older than that, so.
All right, let me look and see. Recap anything worth recapping?
Yeah, I got a recap, Danny. Not a recap. I have a future prediction.
Oh, okay.
Texas high school football playoffs start this week, 6A and 5A. I have got from news on the ground. I have a friend of mine who was an actual ref in Texas high school football. We've got some predictions. And
Wait, is he fixing shit?
No.
Oh, well,
no.
you said
How
it-
would you besmirch his character like that, Danny?
A Texas high school football ref fixing games, Dan?
6A, I want North Shore, DeSoto, and South Lake. Little Coppell, plus 450. 5A, South Oak Cliff. That's for you, Marvin.
All
Is that
black,
Dallas?
All black school?
Yeah, super black.
Is that Dallas?
Like a
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
does
Well,
su-
it's not Dallas. It's south of
what's
Dallas.
super black mean?
I mean, 99% of it.
Yes.
They're
Like
they're
them-
segregated. It's just the other way.
Like them, Carter High.
It's like Carter, yeah.
Yeah.
Less felons,
Yep.
but Carter High.
That story is crazy.
It's
The team that
amazing.
beat Permian
It's
in Friday
true.
Night Lights, yeah.
It's true. It's 100% true. They kicked down the door of a gas station with guns to the head of the fucking. Anyway.
They had D1 scholarships. One was going to Tennessee, the other one was going to Georgia. Everyone except Jesse Armstead. Jesse Armstead was like, nope.
So
No, thank
if
you.
you're going to rob somebody, you might as well be a D1 athlete because you have to be physically powerful and you have to be able to run. So I don't blame the kids for branching out. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, but
I
they
feel
came from
like-
they came from 2-parent households.
Yeah.
That is the. I'm sorry.
So?
That is the that nothing pisses me off. I worked at an alternative high school, and we would.
I
have
went
kids,
to one.
Yeah, we would have kids that came in and like, oh man, my dad. You have a dad? I should punch you in the face right now. I should punch you in. He loves you and he wants you to do well. I should punch you right in the face
Yeah, but
right
he's
now.
a fucking asshole.
Right. He wants me to do right. Fuck him. Like, whoa.
Okay. All right. So you're betting on high school football.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah,
done?
I got some futures for high school football.
Okay. We're good?
No, we can put the notes
Where
in
are
later.
we?
Yeah, how about that?
Where are you finding lines on these shows? The dark web?
No, Dallas bookies all have lines on these
Yeah.
games. This is a legit
Make
thing.
a phone call.
This is big business down there.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Best
By
team
the
to
way,
play in the Cowboys Stadium will be one of those high school teams.
Oh, I wonder what time they play. If they play in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Do we really have to?
You don't have to.
I just don't know why. I don't know why he wouldn't put the curtains up. That's it.
Because
He forgot.
he has that gene that men have that they can never admit they're wrong.
But he admits he's wrong for Post Malone. Why can't he admit he's wrong for the NFL? He puts the curtains up for concerts, but not for his flagship franchise.
No, because this is supposed to be a home field advantage. Because
9
and then
games played at home. Right, sure.
and
That's
then
an
you
advantage,
have
yeah.
your coach who doesn't take like he's supposed to have. They should be going
I know. Yeah.
against the sun.
Yeah. They're going. They're going.
So you
against
win the
grain.
coin toss. You have to know. All right, we want to go
Time of day.
Yes,
Right. No shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, Mike McCarthy. The only thing that's chirping on his watch is when his next meal is, so he doesn't know. when exactly.
I mean, you're kind of big guy too.
I'm,
Yeah,
no,
but you can-
I'm no cover girl, but I also don't tell professional athletes what to do and when to do it. So I can eat whatever the hell I want. That son of a bitch can't even have the discipline to stop eating lasagna on the second tray. But
You don't even know that.
That's not
Why are
from
you fat
bulimia.
shaming?
I'll fat shame all day. I don't give a shit. I'll fat shame every day of the week. Don't
Maybe
care.
he's old school and he uses the sun as like a sundial. Be like, oh, it's
You
noon.
know what would make sense? If Mike McCarthy came out as an alcoholic, I'd be like, oh, I get it now. All right. Yeah, you have a problem. That makes sense. But if you're just eating food, that's embarrassing. If you're drinking,
No,
your
we're not
calories,
doing that. No, we're not doing
No,
that.
I'm just saying.
I know.
If you're drinking, I've lost 30 pounds since I quit drinking. 30.
You look great.
Yeah, I don't, but 30 pounds because I was drinking 2,000 to 3,000 calories a day.
But it's also that when you're drunk, you just like eat dog shit.
And you probably weren't working out.
No.
He's not now.
I was falling asleep at work, let alone working out.
How do you keep your job?
I'm really good at it.
Okay.
And I don't drink anymore, so they love me.
Well, why don't you get good at this?
Wow.
All right, I said it.
Has your work production increased or decreased? Not drinking. I feel
increased
like
dramatically.
Yeah.
How about we get to the bets this week? All right. Okay. Shay, why don't you give me your college football bets this week?
All right, fine.
And you didn't call in the last 2 weeks, so you are
What do you want me to
maturing.
do? I mean,
No, I'm happy that you're not. I'm happy you're not.
We did think you
calling
may
in.
have killed yourself.
Yes.
Dan said that.
I didn't know if you were okay. I assumed you were. But I didn't hear from you for 2 weeks.
I'm not
on the
okay.
show. No. I know, but you know what? Fuck the sunshine. You know.
Yeah.
Let's just. It's curtains for the Cowboys. All right.
Oh.
Wait. What?
Yo, at least Shaq
It should have been.
Shaq believes in his Cowboys
Yeah.
still.
Shaq said they're going to run the table. Dan Patrick, shut the hell up. Okay. Here we go, Shay.
College football. Who cares? Nothing is real. Everything is a lie. Everything you've been told is a lie. Jerry Jones is a piece of shit.
Wait, you want me to help you with your picks while you ad lib here?
I'm not ad-libbing. I'm just depressed.
Music.
Why?
Roadrunners
You had a
laying
great-
1.5.
You had a great week last week. So what? Who cares about the Cowboys?
Me.
We
I do.
move on. We move on.
Okay. Roadrunners laying 1.5 against the Denton Cowboys.
All right, North
I got
Texas.
the Lobos. I had them plus 12. It's
the
plus,
Rebecca Lobos.
Central Avenue. ABQ plus 10.5 against Wazoo.
Okay.
This is the one bet I love, so I'm sure it'll lose it. LSU laying 4 at Gainesville.
See, that's a tricky one.
I know.
That's a tricky one.
I don't think Florida's good at all.
If
Kansas.
last week's any indication of that.
Right.
Yeah,
This whole season, dude.
I know.
Jayhawks plus 2.5 against the Mormons. They got the Terps. It's 5.5 now. I got them at 3. Okay. Terps laying 5.5 against Rutgers. Kansas State is 8. Was 7.5 when I hit it versus the Herpagonosyphilades. Yeah. I don't know.
All right, Bad Larry.
Okay, I want Utah getting the 10.5 or 11.
I'm going to
from
give you
Colorado.
11.5, Larry.
11.5. Thank you.
Yep.
Utah. I want Illinois minus the 3 against Michigan State.
Okay.
I want Notre Dame minus the 22.5 against Virginia.
All right.
I want the over in that game at 50.5.
Okay.
I want JMU minus 3 against Old Dominion. I want Tennessee getting the 9.5 from Georgia.
You get 10.
I get 10. Okay. And I agree with Shay. I'm going to add a LSU bet. I like LSU minus the 4 against
Here we go,
Florida.
Lair. Let's go.
Little bounce back.
All right, Dylan.
All right, let's see. So, my big dog of the week, Utah money line against the Buffs.
All right.
Also, underrated bad beat, Utah against BYU last week.
Holy
that was
shit.
fucking brutal.
That fucking penalty?
I also I had the spread, but I bet Utah straight up too, and that was a crushing blow.
I thought Utah was going to win.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
the Battle of Utah.
Battle of Civilization. You got those fundamentalists coming for your house. I'll tell you what.
Would you have multiple wives?
No, I can't handle the one I got now. Danny, I'm in deep shit.
That's
I don't know
a
if I told
losing
you.
prospect.
The roommate's been out of town, so I've been solo with the 3 kids. They all got sick, all of them. Some virus infection or some bullshit. And they all vomited everywhere. All of them. And one of the 8-year-olds, the middle child, puked in her bed, right? And so I'm with the other 2 kids. They're sick. Everything's going crazy. I ain't sleeping. And so I tell the 8-year-old, well, I strip that bed down, throw it in the wash, right? The next day, they tell the roommate, Daddy made me strip my own bed and put it in the wash.
Wow.
The roommate is now recommending couples therapy
Again?
for me to work out whatever issues I have. I don't know.
Why don't you tell her that you'd like to go with another couple, like somebody else?
I told her to talk to her friends that weren't hippies and get some recommendations because I'm not crazy. Strip a bed.
She's
Right?
8.
Am I crazy?
No,
she
she's
ain't a
8.
toddler.
She's 8.
Thank you.
Yeah. But if she's sick, then I don't want her to strip the bed
Why not?
because she's sick.
So, she's sick of a bed?
No, if she's under the weather,
Okay.
your 8-year-old.
I don't understand.
If she's sick, she shouldn't be stripping the bed and taking it downstairs and putting it
Like
in.
if she was
She was watching TV in bed, and I was like, in my bed,
in the puke bed? Oh.
and I was like, "Wait, you puked in your bed?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Go strip that shit and throw it in the wash."
I do.
now.
I do respect her just leaving it and going to
I
watch
do like
TV in
that.
her room.
Yeah, like, hey, I'm going to go in here.
That's an old
sleep.
school
I was
move.
like, "Where'd you throw up?" And she was like, "In the bed." I was like, "Boy, you better strip that now."
Did your wife come back from Los Angeles?
She's back and she's leaving again. She's going to Canada.
Why?
Taylor Swift.
Toronto tonight?
Yeah,
Wow.
she's going to a Taylor Swift concert.
Wow.
That's my fault.
yeah.
This is the game we talked about.
Travis Kelce,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Buffalo.
So I decided not to go because I don't want to.
well, maybe
Gave
you
my
should-
ticket away.
Maybe you should go
Why?
to be with your wife.
No thanks.
I feel like you'd prefer
That
the current,
sounds
the current
at a
situation.
Taylor Swift concert, Danny.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
Uh,
That sounds... The only other thing that would be better than that,
is not going.
going to Adele in Las Vegas.
I would do that. I would go to Adele in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Adele.
Yeah, I love her. She can belt.
Aren't those tickets like more expensive
Yes,
than
they
the
are.
Taylor
They
Swift
should be.
ones?
They should be.
Yeah, I mean, this
she's
is
a machine.
Yeah, this is a residency. Okay. What else you got, Dill?
So these next 3 are all 2-unit bets. Dan, I'm trying to make up some ground
So
here.
you got to go to therapy just because you said to the 8-year-old...
She was like, I'll find a therapist on our insurance. Like, for what?
Dang.
Because I told the fucking 8-year-old.
Well, there's probably other things attached.
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, it's not just
Final straw.
Yeah.
But give me a break, dude. This is some hippie bullshit. This is some nice parenting, gentle parenting bullshit that I don't agree with.
She seems pretty normal considering who brought her up. Her
Yeah,
upbringing.
she is. But that doesn't mean
And then your upbringing.
normal.
Worked like a charm.
Okay. All right. Go, Dill. Damn, we are sidetracked here today.
Yeah.
Continue. I got other things to do.
Saying,
The sidetrack's
I gotta go to
nice.
therapy.
Yo, it's almost one.
Yeah, Jay's going to miss an appointment. All right, Dan.
What is going on? What is going?
What? I don't know. How many white
pausing
claws? Okay.
I've
for
had
dramatic
I've had
effect?
1.3.
Okay. Here we go.
I got 2 units on Tulane -7 against Navy. Tulane is a force. They beat the shit out of Temple last week. That's free money. And speaking of Temple, I've got 2 units on FAU +2.5 against Temple.
Okay.
And then I'm going 2 units on Tennessee +10 against Georgia. My initial inclination was to take Georgia after that loss to Ole Miss, but 10 is a lot, and they haven't proven anything to me.
All right. Shay, NFL.
Yeah, 1776 +4.5. Saints +1 against the Jameis Winstons. And then I got the Fighting Hiawassas laying 4 against the Colts. Oh, yeah, I know. Kirk Cousins +2.5, taking advantage of the sadness that is in Denver. And then I got my favorite team in the NFL outside of the Cowboys, the Fighting Harbaughs, laying 1.5 against the Bengals.
All right. Anybody betting on the boxing?
Yes.
All right, we'll get back to that. By the way, I did meet Ray, the famous bar owner.
Oh, of Rays?
Yeah, Ray.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's he like?
Hey, normal, nice.
Oh.
But he said that he's not there. When Larry goes to Ray's, Ray isn't there. Does that sound right, Larry?
Well, he's there, but he says I'm there more than he is.
Oh,
He's
that's
the owner.
okay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He came up and he goes, "Hey, I'm Ray," and I go, "I'm Dan." He goes, "No, I own Ray's," and I go, "Oh, well, that's convenient. Your name's Ray." And then he goes, "Yeah, Larry goes to my bar." I go, "Oh, Ray, okay."
Yeah, Larry always orders milk and tuna sandwich.
Yeah, same
Chocolate
thing.
milk.
Okay,
Fucking weird.
so go ahead, Larry.
Okay, I added 2 things on Ray. Did you get my 2 anytime touchdown scores for tonight's game?
Yeah, I didn't put him in there because Barkley's like minus 290, so I assumed you were just going to have me take that out.
Good point. What's Hurts?
I'll get that for you in 2 seconds.
Okay. Don't worry about them right now. I'll go with my picks, and we'll come back to that. I'm going against the Jets because they screwed me last week in my lock of the week with the Jets. And,
Yeah.
Like I did with Oregon, I'm just going to take my Colts getting 4. I got the Jags getting 14 from the Lions.
You get 13.
13?
Yeah. Yeah, you get 13, and you get Mac Jones, too.
I'll take the 13.
That actually doesn't make as much of a difference as I think it once did.
Mm-hmm. Continue,
Mac
Larry.
Jones are I'll take the Ravens minus the 3 against the Steelers.
Okay.
The Bills minus 2.5 against the Chiefs. Chiefs aren't going undefeated.
Bills are
I think here's their
favored.
loss.
Yeah.
And then I can't bet against Shay's Cowboys anymore because he's too depressed. I can hear it. Change your sheets in the bed for your 8-year-old daughter, please.
Wow.
So I'm going to bet the over in that game just so Shay and I can be rooting on the same side.
Amen.
Over 42.
And Jalen Hurts minus 115 to score. I'm assuming you want to keep that?
Yes, 1 unit on Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown scorer.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thanks. I'm not hanging up. Thank you, guys.
Oh,
Thank you for what?
No, just go ahead. Thank you for the Jalen Hurts 1 unit.
Oh,
Thanks,
okay.
Ray.
Dylan, thank you.
No, thank you, Larry.
No. Thank you, Dylan.
All right, so I got 2 units. The Pack minus 5.5 against the Bears. This one's a tale as old as time. Just beating the shit out of the Bears in Chicago. I've also got the Colts plus 4 against the Jets. I think the Jets are in death spiral fully mode. Bengals plus 1.5 against the Chargers. And I've got a little touchdown scorer parlay.
Of course you do.
Yep. Raheem Mostert. Fuck you. Tony Pollard and Ricky Pearsall. All to score.
What's that pay?
Plus 2,100. That would put me squarely back in the mix, Dan.
Okay. Bad Larry, do you have a bet on the fight, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson?
I don't bet fixed. That fight's got to be fixed.
it is.
I can't.
Yeah, for sure.
I do not have a bet on it.
Okay, that's fine. All right. You can go if you want to, Larry, because these guys.
I'm enjoying the conversation.
All right, Larry.
The friendly
Stick it
banter.
around.
Yes, Ray.
Larry,
Number 1 o'clock.
how old are you again, Larry?
How old am I?
Yeah.
57. 57.
So this is funny. Mike Tyson's 58. Jake Paul is 27. So that's me fighting Larry. That's what we're talking about here.
We should do
I'll
that.
take Larry.
You
know what? I
take
like
Larry
I'd take
over
Larry.
Ray?
Fuck.
100%.
There's no way.
No way.
Old man strength.
That
No,
goes
100%.
No.
maybe 1 round.
Not a boxing match, an all-out parking lot fight.
Yeah.
I
Street-
take Larry
street
with his
fight.
new teeth,
No, but
finding some flesh.
he's going to be favoring his fucking chin the whole time.
He'll
He's
be
gonna- he could
covering
just
up the whole time.
body shots and
Ray
Disagree.
would pound him.
I would knock Larry out in 1 round.
No
He
way.
would. Yes,
No
he
way.
would. Let's
1,000.
do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
do it.
one liver shot and Larry's just going to
bare knuckle
spontaneously
brawl in the
combust.
parking lot
No,
of the studio.
No.
What do you mean no?
Dan's too liable for that. I don't need
Okay,
Larry
we'll do it
knocked
across
out.
the street
Okay,
at the
then we
tire
can
shop.
do that.
One set of
Right, that makes it better.
Yeah, we can do that. If Larry dies over there, then I'm.
We're
Larry,
clean.
Yeah.
Larry, if we set up a ring in
And
studio,
a funeral would be a party.
He's
Would you
not
box me?
fighting.
Okay, Ray, I'm 67. I was born in 1957, and I still got. We'll play a game of caps, and then we'll box.
fine.
Wait, you're 67?
That's worse than
Okay,
what we.
I still take you.
Yeah, and that's a lock. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, like the
Larry.
Jets. Like the Jets.
Larry, you'll never get up here, and you'll never put on gloves.
I give Larry his left hand can have brass knuckles on it.
Ooh.
I'd let you wear no glove on the right hand, and I would still beat you.
Larry, I got faith in you.
Ray, did you lock yourself in the gym since I met you?
Actually, he did.
I know you didn't.
He
Larry.
did lock himself in his room this
He
morning.
did. He
I
got
did.
locked in his
I did.
bedroom.
That's true.
That was bad.
Okay. Bad Larry, if you do, I'll set it up. I'll get gloves, and we'll let you guys box. But Ray is going to own you.
Okay, you can think that.
Oh no, I'll bet it.
Then let's do it.
Yeah, we'll create.
I'll bet.
We'll make up a line.
I'll put up $5,000.
Damn. We just fucked the whole book up.
Yeah, that just moved dramatically.
The lines just got moved crazy.
Okay.
That's all the action on the whole fight.
The entire fight.
Right.
Winner take all.
Okay.
Okay.
So much fun.
Wait, I'll fight Larry for 1,000.
Yeah, but I might take Larry.
I might come up there and kick. I might come up there and kick everyone. Now you guys are pissing me off.
Wow. Easy there. Okay. Are you betting on the boxing?
I
man?
am. I'm betting on the boxing because it is fixed. I'm going to take Jake Paul to be knocked down and then win.
Ooh.
Plus 650 because that's good for TV.
You think it's scripted that he gets
100%,
knocked down?
100%.
Okay.
Mike Tyson against Mike Tyson. Oh, yeah. And then I got fight won't go the distance minus 190.
All right. Dylan?
I've got one. I've got a Tyson knockdown and Paul to win by decision. That's plus 550.
Wow.
Similar boat as Shay.
Yeah.
There's no way that it's not fixed. It's the whole thing is fake.
Yeah.
Still, you don't want any piece of that, right, Lair?
These things are set. These units are going to be separate from the football.
Yeah,
unit, right?
yeah. Absolutely. And so is
I
the
love-
high school football.
Is there anything like Tyson knocks him down in the first round? Anything like that?
Yeah,
I don't want
there's-
a knockout to end the fight because I think it's fixed for Jake Paul for sure.
Now, keep
But
in
they
mind,
gotta have Tyson
these are 8
Go ahead.
rounds, 2 minutes per round.
2-minute rounds. I think Tyson comes out and floors him, and then he gets up and it's a great comeback for Jake Paul. Just like you guys want Ray to be like, I'm going to just knock Ray out in that first round, and he might probably get up. I don't know.
Larry, when we played horse, you wouldn't even let me shoot a 3-pointer because you couldn't shoot the basketball.
I can't reach that far. That's true.
And you're gonna knock me out?
Yeah,
You can't throw a basketball
he
25 feet.
He can reach your fucking
Wait, he
chin.
can throw a golf ball 100 yards.
Oh, yeah,
This is
sure.
why I don't want an actual
No
boxing
doubt
match,
about
but a
that.
no holds barred
Yeah.
Larry to the throat of Ray fight.
Grapple.
Yeah,
It's not
100%.
Ray is going to own Bad Larry.
Not without an eyeball. Larry gets in there like a fucking rat.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Larry immediately goes for the nut kick right out the
100%.
gates.
Throws sand in his fucking
Yeah.
eye.
No, we're just going to box.
Yeah, Larry
Larry's
throws
from
it.
Jersey. No.
Larry's gonna walk into the ring and throw a full beer at Ray's head.
Exactly. That'd be the only way to knock him out.
Could have hit it with a cue ball. Fucking.
No shot.
We've done everything that we can do. We went way too long. Sure did. I don't know what we accomplished.
Dan, we could keep going if you want.
What, Larry?
No, I want one unit on a knockdown in the first round.
By
I
Mike
don't care.
Tyson knockdown.
Mike Tyson knocks down Jake Paul, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, anybody have to add? Oh, Shay and Irving podcast, wherever you get your podcast.
That exists.
Your
yeah.
wife will not be on that podcast anytime soon?
Never. No, she's a hater.
She might not be back in the continental United States anytime soon.
Yeah, I don't think she comes back in 2 days. From
Who's
Canada.
who's she going to meet up there?
A whole group of people are going. No, it's a bunch of like Fairfield County, like it
No.
ain't
Oh, okay. Nothing like that.
Not
nothing
your
cool.
crowd.
Nothing cool. Yeah, I was like, I'm good, thanks. Have fun.
So you're going to be taking care of the kid. Does she trust you taking care of the kids if she thinks
Yeah,
you
we
need to
got
go
like
to therapy?
a nanny and shit too.
Oh, you got a nanny.
So would they stay with the? If you went, would the nanny just be
Yeah,
at the house?
yeah, exactly.
Why didn't the nanny fix the puke in the bed?
It was at night. Nanny ain't there at night, Danny.
Well, just wait till the morning.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, leave it.
Your 8-year-old sleeping in your bed.
She woke me up. I mean, it was nasty. I was like, clean this shit up. Like, I don't know why this is so. I don't know how it's controversial. I don't get it. I really don't get it. She ain't 4.
I mean, I feel like
the 4-year-old puked too. I didn't have the 4-year-old strip the fucking bed. I stripped the bed. I took care of that.
feel like
the 8-year-old.
Okay, at
Figure
what
this
point
shit
do you
out.
say you strip the bed? Like when you're 5?
4.5.
7.
Oh, 7.
If you can read and do like math, yeah, you're stripping the bed.
You can do math.
100%.
Her dad can't do math.
That's true.
If it's like 48 plus 72 and you can figure that
When's
out,
the last
strip
time
the
you
goddamn
puked in the bed?
Never. I never puked in the bed. That's rookie shit. Ever. I make myself to the toilet.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's easy.
In the toilet or around it?
No, in the toilet. Come on, dude. I've been doing this since I was 13.
Okay, what
I know
about when
to
we were
do.
13?
In the toilet. I'm a grown up.
Okay. Bad Larry,
You
great
ever
to
pissed
see
the
you.
bed?
I pissed the bed 100 times.
Yeah, me too. I did like 3 weeks ago.
yeah.
Bad Larry,
different.
once again, well done with the reception. Congratulations. And good luck to everybody. And we'll do it again next week on Dan Patrick Takes a Gamble.